I am him.
Cut it out! It ain't funny!
Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel.
We do have a video of him with his nips out.
Yeah, my picks have been shit this year.
Changing it! He's taking it off.
What's up, everybody? Welcome into this edition of From the 50. We are live from the St. Louis, Missouri studios. This is week 8 of the NFL. TJ Weber live with you, along with Big Web and Zook in St. Louis, Missouri. We'll get Nick Yale on here momentarily. But, gentlemen, how the hell are you?
Analytics can kiss my ass, first of all.
Wow, all right. We're getting fired up already. I love it.
Good morning, yeah. They owe me $230, fuckers. Kick some extra points, will you?
Okay, Zook, how are you?
Better than I was last week, that's for sure. Am I potted up here?
There we go. Pot him up.
There we
Pot him
go.
up.
Better than I was last week, that's for sure. If you watched the show last week, you know I was violently hungover. Now I'm just pretty tired. So, yeah, we're moving in the right direction.
Wonderful.
We also have a porn star, apparently, on the program. Hello, Nick.
How are we, boys? How are we?
How's
Good
it
to
going?
see
Where are
guys.
you this week, sir?
Los Angeles here in LA for Bears Chargers Sunday Night Football.
Wow, look at that. Look at that.
His poor name is Gardner Dick Shoe.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Well, appreciate Nick jumping on the program. You guys can get involved on the program by calling in from the50.com. You hit the call button, jump into the conversation, or as many of you already have, you can text in here on TikTok, on Weber Bets, or from the 50. It is week 8 of the NFL. Boys, no bye weeks this week. This is fun. A lot of games to watch today.
What's going on with that? Why?
I don't know. Nick?
What do you got, Mario?
I don't know. I don't know why there's no bye weeks.
All right, good take. I don't know why that is. I thought it was kind of.
I truly don't.
I thought it was consistent all the way through, so I'm not sure. But hey, I'm not complaining. I love it.
I think that part of it has to do with like the London games. If you can opt to take your bye after the London games, and so some of the teams have opted not to do that. So that goes back to like the regular bye week. Am I right on that, Nick?
Yeah, that sounds correct.
I was gonna say you're the Jags fan. I think you have the most
I
fan
don't have
experience.
in-depth knowledge.
It's
I
got
don't
the
have
in-depth
in-depth knowledge on
connection.
what the bye weeks and
That's obvious.
I didn't know you could choose your bye week. I didn't know that was even a thing. So
Yeah.
no knowledge on bye weeks.
Great start. Let's see. Hollywood or Pickens today? That's from Jay Stu. We'll get right into the fantasy questions. Hollywood or Pickens today, boys?
Hollywood.
All right.
Yeah,
I think Hollywood.
I think so too.
I'm going to go with George Pickens. Big Web, you're a big fantasy guy.
Hollywood.
Any reason behind that?
I'm on board with these guys.
Okay. All right. Yeah, week 8. I'm excited. We're going to go over the pick'em in just a second, the standings. I mean, one of us is red hot. One of us is definitely not. And we'll go over who each of those people are. It's me and Nick. And if you've been listening to the show, you understand where we're talking about. We'll go over that here in a second.
We had all the same picks last week.
Yeah. But you went 4-3. I went 5-2. I mean, it's just it's obvious.
Yeah,
like there's a reason you're at the bottom. It's
I still went positive, and I get shit on.
Sure. I mean, you're still 2 games back of everybody else. Let's just be honest here what the facts are. So,
I'm not saying a
Long
word.
season.
Appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, this is From the 50. If you guys are new to the show, basically, we're sports fans, football fans that do a podcast. I know there's nobody else out there that does that. But in all seriousness, we've been doing the show for 4 years. We like to think that we're a football fan show. We take calls. We read your texts. We do all that good shit. Answer your fantasy questions. Talk parlays. Keep it laid back. We don't think we're great, because we know we're not. So that's basically the show. We give each other shit. We want you guys to give us shit, and we're just here to talk some ball. That's about it.
That's about it.
That's
That's
how
what
it
we
works.
do.
That's what we do.
TJ, you're getting a question over here on the Twitch chat that I'm
What do-
monitoring. It's a Weber. They're chirping you for only looking at TikTok. He wants to know Goddard or Waller. He wants your opinion, though. He wants
Okay.
your opinion, because I already gave him my opinion.
Goddard or Waller today. I mean, touchdown parlay. Neither of those two are in the touchdown tight end parlay. We'll go over that later on. But I'll probably go with Goddard over Waller. That's the safer pick. No, I mean, that's got to be the safer pick.
Yep, that would be what I'd say.
Nick, is that what you said? Or did you say the opposite?
I said a Waller initially, but that was previous to me knowing about the hamstring. So probably Goddard.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Shefty usually calls in about 11 o'clock, so we'll hear from him
Yeah.
and see what he's got to say. Yeah, I'd go Goddard. It's a safer play. 100%.
Goddard's been really good like the last month of the season too. Last like couple weeks they've really integrated him more into the passing game. Yeah, he was garbage the first month, but he's really picked it up.
Yeah, for sure. It's we'll see what happens. I think it's a big tight end day. Tight ends day was last week, but I think they'll carry over to this week as well.
Weather's getting a little colder, a little tight end, a little closer to
the
the
tough
vest.
guys come to play and
That's
score
it.
some tutties today.
Exactly.
Big Web, I want to give you a shout out. I think you're in a good spot because you got a lot of your picks videos that have been going viral. We mention this every week. But you got attacked a lot this week in the TikTok comments. And what I love about Big Web is he's on TikTok, but he barely reads them. So, I mean, they're going after you, Big Web.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. Do you have a message for the haters? That's what I want to know.
I have a message. It's a long season. We're right there. Anything we miss, we just missed by a pick or two. It's all good, man. It's all good.
That's
And
not what I wanted. I thought it was going to be like an attack on the listener and
No,
start a war, Nick,
I
content.
have
What
no-
are we doing here?
I have no
Yeah,
problem.
we can
I have no
figure
problem with
it
it.
out.
No, these guys are coming with their opinion. Opinions are welcome on this show. If any show in the world, this is a show where opinions are welcome.
Nick, do me a favor.
I'm more pissed off at freaking analytics and the coaching and the refereeing in this fucking league.
Opinions are welcome, but Big Web just doesn't care.
Nick, are you on your laptop today?
Yes, I am.
Pull out your phone, go look at some of the comments, read some of the ones that'll piss Big Web off, and then we'll redo this segment again.
Gotcha. The latest parlay, correct?
Yeah, a couple of them, last two. But it's good. I mean, it's just Big Web is passionate about his picks. I also know where his picks are at, and there's people on the internet that just don't fucking get the deal with it. They think that you think you're an expert. And they're like, this guy embarrassing himself out here posting picks. I mean, we're just like literally posting picks.
No. They come at me. What do you got, Nick?
Here we go. We're at week 8, and he has still yet to learn not to tease over 0.
Fuck that shit. I'm so tired of
We're back.
I'm gonna do it. Over teaser par, over 0 parlay every fucking week, you morons. You get just fucking points.
It took
That's all
one
it is.
comment. It took one comment to get back.
It is this guy.
What else you got, Nick?
TJ knows how to
The
pull the
squarest bets in the world. Miami or the Eagles are going to lose outright.
Let me tell you something, man. Hey, the favorites, they have their little troubles here and there. We had a couple bad weeks. Hang in there. It's a long season, for Christ's
Has
sake.
Big Web ever won? Might want
Yes.
to stick to the
The
straight
answer
bet.
is yes. Whoever asked that fucking question.
No
Come on.
chance.
Come-
Has this dude ever hit one of these?
Yes,
None of these
yes,
spreads are
yes,
correct.
yes. Hey, get your ass on the air and let's pick something.
Oh,
Fuck.
there we go. I
At
love it.
this point, tell me this is a joke, please. LOL. These are terrible.
Not a joke. It's not a joke. This is
Never
real.
win.
Oh, that's good
This dude
stuff.
is such a bum.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. I had to get that.
My favorite is that every week you can count on these lines aren't even correct.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
Yeah.
Every single.
Oh,
one.
Every
they
single
always
one.
Say that.
We've
Yeah.
said at least 50 times alt lines. There's always somebody on the internet that's like, we're either not going to listen or we don't care to listen and we're going to troll. Like, it's the best. It's just, anyway, I'm glad Big Web, he had to get that out of the way there.
I feel better.
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate that.
Gotcha.
Let's see. Rice or Pittman today?
Over here on Twitch, they said this is ratings driving content now.
Oh, absolutely. This is what we
Thank
clip.
you.
We need more clips. This is what the people want, for sure. Rice or Pittman today? That's from Mark. That's Rasheed Rice or
Rasheed
Michael
Rice?
Pittman?
I had Rice yesterday.
Well,
I think
I
I'm
would-
gonna Pittman.
I would probably go Pittman. Blizzard there in Denver right now. Lots of snow coming down in Denver. So that's his. Any Kansas City wide receiver or Denver wide receiver is going to be a questionable play today. I don't know if it's going to be snowing at game time, but lots of snow there currently.
I mean, that basically means like it's going to be Russ negative 20 yards passing. He's just going to I don't know how that's possible, but I mean, Denver's offense with the snow, I mean, under might be a good play today.
It just means Taylor's not going to have a
They got
mini
New
skirt on.
Orleans.
Who has New Orleans?
Yeah. Indy's playing New Orleans today, so I kind of like the Pittman there. If you're in that. Pick.
How long did it take you to shave that stash down? I'm just curious.
How long? How long? I don't know. I went to the barber and they did it.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Have you had any?
I'm going as Rooster for Halloween.
Who's Rooster? Oh, Rooster from Top Gun or Top Gun Mavericks. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Gotcha.
Save that. So, Nick, have you had any gals come up to you and say what's what and who's
None.
who?
There was a shoddy on the plane though.
A
that I
shoddy
sat
on the
next to.
plane, though. Oh, yeah? Because of the
That is-
mustache she was down?
She was
Yeah,
in
I think
9B or what?
She chose the middle seat. She chose the seat next to me.
Wow.
That's
She
interesting.
was from California, though.
Well, could she fit in it?
She could. She could. She was a petite blonde broad.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
I don't think you can say that.
Oh, I'm not even going to mention what he just said.
I didn't say nothing.
No,
Let that one breathe over.
Aaron Jones or Derrick Henry half-point PPR. That's from Decor. This is what we do. We talk about our lives, and then we go
Decor?
back to the fantasy question.
Decor. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a tough one.
I don't like Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, as a Packers fan, like is he gonna get the ball? I have no fucking idea. I think you got to play Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry's a safe play. Apparently, Tennessee says they're not trading him, so there's that.
Or Tannehill.
Yeah, I'll kind of believe that when I see it. You think if they lose and they're 2-5, they're not keeping him, they're not going to try to trade him to get something?
Yeah, I know. What's
I
his
feel like they could
contract
get
thing?
I mean, I know they
1
paid
year.
him. I
1
don't
year.
know exactly
That's
what
it?
it is.
He's a free agent at the end of the year.
Is he right?
Yes.
Oh, you were talking about when? Yeah, right.
When's he up in his contract? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yes, I believe this is the last year of Henry, no matter what.
Star Cloud with a bunch of sirens. I think he needs this one answered, boys. Watson or Cooper today?
Watson or Cooper today?
That'd be Christian Watson and Amari Cooper, I believe.
Yeah, I'd probably go
Amari
Cooper. I don't
Cooper
really
has
trust
no
Christian.
quarterback throwing
Do not
to him.
play any Green Bay Packers until
Just throw them both in the trash
further
can.
notice.
Yeah, I mean, PJ Walker is throwing to Amari Cooper. That's not a really great sign, but I still got to lean Cooper there. Christian Watson hasn't done anything.
Big Web
And
loves PJ Walker. Loves him.
PJ Walker's okay, but he's one of these 14 of 28 for 178 yards and
3 picks.
And everybody's saying up in Cleveland, oh, Cooper's like underachieving. He don't have anybody throwing the fucking ball. Sorry.
Oh, that's a good take. I like it. I like the hot takes.
Yeah, Big Web's big Browns fan.
Yeah, I had to fire him up a little bit. This is good.
Yeah,
He wasn't
it
waking.
is good.
He has his coffee, but he wasn't waking up yet. And then Nick read the comments, and we got Big Web back.
Well, you know
They
who
got
could
him
get
going.
Cooper the ball?
Yeah.
Kobe Brissett.
yeah, Kobe
I'm
Brissett.
telling you, that's the rumor,
Oh,
baby. Make it happen. Let's
Jacoby.
do it.
Yeah.
Let's have a chance with the Browns.
Jacoby is rumored to be starting today?
Well, no, not him. His brother Kobe, from what Big Web said.
They want to bring him
Pre-show,
in. They want to bring him into
Yeah.
the team. Trade rumors.
pre-show, he says, you know who the Browns need to get is that Kobe Brissett. And I go, who the fuck is
it's
Kobe
Jacoby's
Brissett?
brother. He's taller, skinnier.
He says
Kobe Bryant,
not as
Kobe
fast.
Brissett.
Right, it's his cousin Kobe.
Big Web, as now part of the Browns fandom, is on the Twitter streets.
Where's your
the rumors.
jersey? You
I
wore
saw
it
the-
Wednesday.
I saw the new
I
Miles
need the
Garrett
Bears today.
jersey.
I'm actually betting against Cleveland today. Thank you.
Is that okay? Thank you. All right, sorry. Good God.
That's a
You gotta
true member
you
of
got to
the fandom.
support. You got to support. I mean, I've always supported the Browns, but you know what I'm saying.
Ah, I get you. You guys can call in from the50.com, from the 50.com at the call button. You're jumping into the conversation with us live on the show here in Week 8 of the NFL. We're also going to go over our picks. We'll go over the standings in the NFL Pick'em for the season, and also we'll get to your fantasy questions up until noon today, CT. As far as the total standings go, John Jameson in first place. He's got 61 total wins this season, leading the pack for the listeners. I am in second, tied with K. Roberts and Kendall Ressler with 59. So right now, John Jameson, K. Roberts, Kendall Ressler, all in line for NFL jerseys. Top 3 listeners win an NFL jersey. Amanda Clemens and Chris Secord are tied for 5th with 58. Rodrigo is in 7th with 57. And then Laura, Matt, Michael, Tammy, and Terrence all tied for 8th with 56. A lot of season
I
left.
keep forgetting to pick the Thursday night games.
I know, I've
really
missed a
pick
couple myself.
Thursday night.
Look at that last week. John Jameson, Kendall Ressler, and Terrence Johnson. 11 wins last week. That's amazing. Last week was tough.
Crazy. I mean, if you can get above 10 wins multiple times in a season, like you're doing something right. That's really hard to
Against
do.
the spread too. People forget that against the spread. So
ATS,
that's
Yeah.
just
baby.
Win.
Not just winning. It's ATS. It's
And
hard
that's
stuff.
fighting the damn analytics and everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's super hard, to pick against the spread, especially when you got a tough 7-game stretch on a panel where you got to pick 4 games of toilet bowl, dog, and lock, especially if you go undefeated in your locks throughout the season. 7-0, I believe.
Here he goes. Here he
that's
goes again.
interesting.
Gentlemen, the overall standings for the panel. I'm in first place at 32, 15, and 2. 32, 15, and 2. Where's the applause? 32,
Yeah.
15-2. Zook's in second.
I'm positive TikTok's clapping for you.
Thank you very much. I mean, that's 17 games over 500 is pretty damn good, boys.
That's pretty good.
pretty
That
damn
is good. That is
Pretty
good.
I
good.
just
You
wanna-
know what else is pretty good though?
Matt Canada.
14 games over 500 is not bad either.
It's not bad. Would you like to apologize to Matt Canada, Zook?
Yeah, all right. I do owe Matt Cannon an apology. However, I will also be picking against them today as well.
Okay.
So, well, all right. So I do apologize to Matt Cannon, as I said in the text.
Yes.
Kenny Pickett was like a full yard short on the QB sneak.
Let's not talk about the referees at this point,
Let's
okay?
do. Let's
no,
do.
let's talk about it was Deontay Johnson's fault that was offsetting penalties. We can get into
Yeah.
that. Nobody cares, but that should have been the game right there.
Did you see Sean McVay's face when it's like outside of 2 minutes, he has no timeouts left, and he's obviously short, and he knows he just can't do shit about it. And then it gets to the 2 minute warning. He's like, well, now will you guys look at it? And they're like, well, no.
Yeah. I loved it. It was perfect. After the Deontay Johnson debacle, I called Big Web. I screamed. I go, I'm going to lose this fucking bet because he literally just would he give a thumbs up or something to the guy's face or something like that? Taunted him and offsetting penalties. And I go, if they lose this game and I don't cover this game because of them doing some kind of showboating, like this is bullshit. And then I got lucky and Kenny Pickett was a yard short and apparently he got a first down. They couldn't review it. It was fantastic.
How about Thursday night?
Love it.
They go. Bucks score real late. They go for two. What are you going for two for? It's 24 to.
Yeah, what was that about?
24 to 16. They go for two. I go, oh, they're going for two. That's going to screw me. I'm giving up 6.5. So the guy throws. Oh, good. Ball's tipped. It's going to hit the ground. No, the fucking backup tight end grabs it. He gets a 2-point conversion. I lose by half a point. Kiss my ass, analytics.
It was crazy. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I guess for the last minute heave, if they got a shot, if they catch it, they win type of deal.
But what it makes is last minute stress. Okay, so if you miss that right there, now you got to go for two on the second go around with a half a second left on the fucking clock. That's more. Just kick the goddamn extra point.
Yeah, that's fair.
Matt Canada in his bag, not one, not two, 3 whole offensive touchdowns.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love
Wow.
it.
Steelers are back. The Steelers are
They
back.
ran for an average of 3 yards per carry, a whole 3 yards per carry, and they threw for an entire 230 yards.
Beautiful stuff. Hey, I don't give a shit
High
about them after
flying
last
offense.
week. Give me that triple up and I'm out. I don't care. Steelers can go. They can lose 20
He
straight
got everything
games.
out of me wanted.
That's all I
They're
need.
4-2.
Yeah, I know.
I barely believed it when I was looking at
How they
the
winning
picks
games?
this week.
I'm shocked.
That's
It's
just the
man.
Mike Tomlin. They're just so well.
it.
They're
The defense-
very well coached by Tomlin, and
Their defense is mid-20s in every
get done.
category.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I mean, I'm like, what the hell?
Well, I was telling. I
when
think
you're on the field 75% of the fucking game,
you gotta be.
yeah.
I told Nick on Tuesday during fantasy chat, I said, shout out to Mike Tomlin, how good of a coach he is. Najee Harris became a new running back because he got a fire lit under his ass on the Jalen Warren stuff. He goes, Warren's going to basically take half your snaps. He goes, oh, yeah, all right. I mean, you're going to start playing now. And he played the best game he's played in probably 2 years. It's just the way it works. He's a good coach. So
Jags lead the league in sacks with 16, and frickin' T.J. Watt's got 8 by himself.
I know.
That means the rest of the Steelers got what? They should be leading the league with a guy like that, and they're not.
yeah.
Well, and while I gave credit to Matt Canada for scoring 3 touchdowns, your point, he had an interception in that game and got him the ball on like the 3-yard line, didn't he?
yeah.
I
It was
mean,
insane.
he's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Steelers are an interesting team, that's for sure. Anyway, back to the standings. Zook is 29, 18, and 2. Is doing pretty good. Zook.
Tough week last week, though. I
Tough
thought I was
week.
going to maybe overtake you last
It
week.
was you or me, and
Didn't
I had
happen.
a 5-2 week. You were 2-5.
I was
think?
3. I was 3 and 4. You better check it.
I'm checking it.
Because
He wants credit here.
Well, because I think everybody just thought I was going to go 2 and 5 because there's no way that the Vikings were going to cover. I got a lot of people talk shit to me in the chat last week for my Vikings pick.
You were 3 and 4. You
Yeah.
were 3 and 4.
So-
Big Web was 2 and 5. Nick 4 and 3. Audience 2 and 5. They hit the one hit they got was Denver plus 1.5 was the lock. That was a win.
Nice.
On the lock.
Nice.
Wild. And then I went 5 and 2. Obviously, fantastic. So Zook was in second, 29, 18 and 2. Audience is in third, 25, 21 and 3. Big Web close though in fourth, back half a game, 25, 22 and 2, and all the way in fifth place. Nick Yale, 23, 24 and 2. But Nick, you're getting close to 500, 4 and 3 week. Congratulations.
Yeah, you gotta get your weeks where you can get them. You know, I'm a busy man. I don't have a ton of time to cap games like you guys do, so it's fine.
You also
Whatever.
fire
Yeah.
away 3 seconds after we put the matchups out. Usually.
Isn't like your full-time job betting though?
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, not my full time job is managing other sports bettors.
But
Not
you
that
guys
kind of
talk
thing.
about sports betting 24/7, right? I mean,
No, a lot of player props, not a lot of book plays.
excuses. We all have them. So yeah,
This week I did some research though, so this could be a better week. Or
Did you
not.
fire from the hip this week?
I did
Let's see
not
how
fire from that
fast.
this week.
All right. Well, I'm
I did my
interested to see
homework.
the analytics on that. Big
yeah, I
Web.
am too. What kind of
Yeah.
research Nick puts into it? Maybe he looks at
Analytics,
weather instead of not
analytics.
looking at weather.
Analytics were better when I was hip firing than they were when I was capping.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
That's why I went back to hip firing. So I mean,
We'll
I
see-
need
we'll
I
see
see
how
how
this Sunday
5-2, 6
goes.
in 1 week.
Good
Yeah.
luck to you. Lock in for Nick Yale's picks. I'm
Lock
excited.
in.
So yeah, pretty good week overall. It is still very close. I think Nick and I are 9 games difference. That's the largest margin. So I mean, it's,
hey, it's a long season. It's a long season. There's plenty of time left. We're only
That's
week
right.
8.
Nixon
You
in
always-
last place, but he's only
TJ
1 game
always-
under.
That's it.
TJ always falters. Yeah, no, we as a panel we do pretty good. TJ always falters in December, so that's where I can make my move. Raider Rips is giving me credit though over here on Twitch. He just said, well, not credit, but he said, "Wow, piling on Nick at the moment."
by the way, Nick, I will point out, like you're like, hey, we need to pay attention to the YouTube chat. It's I love Raider Rips, but it's one guy commenting because he's giving you like you gotta get him on the show. He's basically another co-host at this point. You're just allowing him
Yeah.
to be in here. I love it.
I mean, hey, when you got it's your program that we're running here, they just has Twitch chat pulled up already
Yeah,
in
no,
the
it's-
back end of this stream.
And we love Raider Rips. We love everybody commenting, and it's awesome. By the way, I kind of have been thinking of different ways on the show to keep things moving, maybe a few like little segments. So I think this is what we should do, boys. So we did our panel like standings and everything. We talked about the audience standings. Now what I think we should start doing, and I'm gonna have music down the road. I don't have it right now, but some like
I'm in.
high-paced fan. Any music
You
you
gonna be
got?
all right with that, sir?
Any music segment, I'm in.
I've locked in. But I want to do like rapid fire fantasy where we literally just answer questions, nothing else for like 5 to 10 minutes straight. And then we take a break, then we do our picks, and then we go back to the like fantasy questions. Like a
That's
fast
right.
pace, like just a straight up fantasy. Let's just answer as many
We all
fantasy
do a
questions.
line, and then we and then we answer fantasy questions for 5 minutes straight.
Yes, I think that's good. So send in your fantasy questions. Let's go ahead. I guess I'll put picks music on. Why not? I want to get some
Yeah,
like
let's try
crazy
it.
ass music. Like we're high on something. But for now, we'll do the picks music. All right, here we go. Hunt or Henderson? That's from Chaz.
Henderson.
Hunt's against friends, San Francisco. Henderson.
Henderson is starting. I'm going to go with Henderson as well. So, you agree?
Yes.
All right. Next.
Sorry, I didn't do a very good job there.
You're good. You got to just
Come on,
get into
Nick.
the
Yeah,
routine,
yeah.
man. Here we go.
Yeah. All right.
Is
All right,
Jerome,
I'm ready.
Is Jerome Ford playing today? Nick?
Yes.
I don't fucking know.
We'll go to Twitter. Skip it. Go to Twitter.
All right. Do I start Calvin Ridley or DK today? It's from Zach.
Ooh,
Ridley needs to get going. He only had 5 yards last week.
Ridley.
I'm going Ridley as well. All right, Nick.
Ridley it is.
I like this.
Lamb or Ayuk? That's from Super Chef.
Lamb.
I'm going
Lamb.
Ayuk.
Ayuk's playing
I'm
against a
going
tough
Ayuk.
defense.
Jerome Ford is playing.
All right. Adams, Pickens, or Collins? That's from Decor.
Adams.
Adams?
Collins all day.
Adams, like Devontae? Yeah.
Devontae Adams?
Devontae Adams. Start Devontae Adams.
Yes.
Adams. Yeah.
If that's who you're talking about. Am I starting Josh Jacobs from Brady? I don't know. Are you?
Only you know the answer.
Over who? Yeah, you start him. Start him. That's
Start
my
him.
answer. Just start him. Should I trade Achane for Mixon and Ridley? That's from Michael Scott.
No.
Yes.
No. Don't do it. Flex, Flowers, or Collins today? It's from Austin.
Collins.
Collins.
Flowers. All right, big one.
Yeah.
Amanda says Burrow or Cousins today.
Absolutely, Burrow.
Cousins been hot.
Cousins.
I'm going Burrow as well.
Cousins against Packers defense.
Cincinnati's rested, ready to play.
Stroud or Burrow? That's from Stan.
Burrow.
Burrow.
Oh, still Burrow.
Burrow, 100%. Mixon or Pacheco today? It's from Ben.
Pacheco.
Mexican. It's snowing.
Pacheco,
Mixon.
what?
It's snowing.
That's why you pick Pacheco.
No, that's why you pick Pacheco.
Yeah.
He's
Mix
around,
again. He says mix again, like Michigan.
Pacheco all day.
I'm going to go Mixon. I think he's getting in the end zone finally today. I got him on fantasy. Get in the damn end zone, Joe.
That's a biased pick. Don't listen.
Rank Foreman, Madison, Hunts from Super Chef. I'm going to go with Hunt.
Foreman?
Foreman, Hunt,
I'd like doing
Madison.
that. Foreman, Madison, Hunt. That's what
Agree.
same order.
Agree. Goddard or Kittle? That's from Blake.
Goddard.
Goddard.
Goddard. Is Deontay Johnson a good play for this week? That's from Hudson.
Sure, why not?
Big Web,
Yeah,
thoughts?
absolutely.
I know this is helpful at this point. Yeah, start his ass. Let's go.
Start his ass.
No,
Yeah.
don't start him.
Start the rest of them too.
T. Higgins, Calvin Ridley, or Josh Jacobs PPR at flex? That's from Young Jack.
Ridley.
Higgins.
Josh Jacobs.
I'm going Ridley.
I think this is the turnaround week for Ridley.
Agree with you.
I hope so.
Better be. Palmer or Cooper today? It's from
Steelers,
Chad.
that's tough.
Cooper.
Not Cooper.
Palmer may not play.
Okay, I'm going Cooper then if he's not going to play.
They don't know. He's questionable game time decision. They feel better about him than they do Gerald Everett. But it's still game time. And Sunday Night Football.
Josh Downs or Hollywood Brown? It's from Will.
Brown.
Brown.
Which one? Oh, I thought it was Josh Brown for a second. I thought of the kicker from Seattle back in the day. I'll go Josh Downs. Rasheed Rice or Zay Flowers?
I like Josh Downs.
Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
Flowers.
Zay Flowers.
Deontay or Amari Cooper from Brett?
Go. Cooper.
I'm going Cooper.
Deontay.
Should I take...
You're not even a Browns fan.
Cooper has no quarterback.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought
Neither
you
does
love...
Deontay Johnson.
You love PJ Walker. What happened?
I
Just Kenny
looked
Pickett,
up
big
his stats a little closer.
Playing the Jaguars.
Should I trade Jacoby Myers for Derrick Henry in a full PPR league? Yeah.
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 Sure.
What kind of trade is that? Sorry, I forgot about the Weber Bets chat. Burrow or Goff? It's from Creed. Oh man, I'm going Goff. Big bounce back week for the Lions.
I'm going
baby.
Goff too.
Yeah,
You
Goff.
got- they're going to roll.
No, I'm going
they're
Burrow.
going to roll
I'm
Monday
going
night.
Burrow.
Raiders suck.
I'm going Burrow.
Nick's going Burrow. Everybody else is
Lions.
going Goff.
Go.
User 419-500-634. Ridley, Flowers, Nakua. Pick 2 PPR.
Jesus. Nakua.
Two. That'd be 2 of them.
Oh, shit.
Ridley.
Nakua and Ridley.
I'm
Ridley
going
Nakua.
Ridley Nakua as well. Yep. Gibbs or Jonathan Taylor from Buzz?
Both of them.
Gibbs.
Gibbs for sure. No Monty.
Yeah,
Zach Moss is going to play. So, Gibbs.
Lucas says pick 1. Tank Dell, Ayuk, Pickens.
Ayuk.
Brandon
Ayuk.
Ayuk as well. Yep.
It's not
Apparently,
even close. Ayuk.
what's his nuts? A quarterback is playing today. Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is.
He's not what's his
News to me.
nuts.
What's his nuts? He is in today. apparently.
Mr. Irrelevant.
All right, 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna go to our picks. Let's see, Prime AJ Brown or Prime Julio Jones? Ooh, good question. That's from the Impasta.
Prime Julio.
Prime
Don't
AJ
disrespect
Brown.
Prime Julio.
Prime,
What?
Prime Julio, 100%. Nick, come
Yeah,
on.
you
now.
got to do that.
How many 300-yard receiving games does A.J. Brown have? I believe it there.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, Nick, that's crazy. That's a crazy take, by the way. Let's see, KJ Osborne or Josh Palmer with a knee injury? It's from Randy. I think that answers your question. KJ
Yeah,
Osborne.
KJ.
Who's better, KJ Osborne or Palmer with a knee injury?
Again, Packers defense, KJ Osborne.
Puka Nakua or Ayuk? That's from Xavier.
Puka.
That's a good one.
That's a
Ayuk.
very
That is a good one. Ayuk.
I'm going with Puka Nakua. Even with Cooper, he hasn't really gone down on production.
Going poo-poo in the cuckoo.
Save that. Gibbs or Tank Dell today? It's from user 40124.
Gibbs.
Gibbs, 100%. Should I play Chuba Hubbard or Jerome Ford today? It's from Hudson.
Ford.
Chuba.
Is-
Miles Sanders back. Fuck. I don't like either of them. Jerome
Yeah,
Ford.
I'll go Ford as well.
Let's go with Ford.
Miles-
All right, 2
Miles
more.
Sanders.
Jonathan Taylor or Josh Jacobs? That's from Jordan.
Taylor.
Taylor.
Jacobs.
I'm going Jacobs today as well. Ooh, split there.
50-50.
Tough. No help on that.
No.
Purdy
No.
or Geno? That's from CJ.
Gino.
There's one.
That's a good one.
Purdy.
Purdy.
Who the Seahawks playing?
Cleveland.
Titans. No.
Seahawks are playing Cleveland. Seahawks
Cleveland.
are losing outright today.
I'm going Purdy.
Are you aware of the uniforms that the Seahawks are wearing?
I'm aware of the uniforms and does not going to make a difference.
Okay.
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 Good call.
Fine.
All right, that was first round of fast-paced fantasy questions. You guys can keep sending them in. We'll answer. We'll do it again at the end of the show. A lot of fun. I actually like that. It kind of gets a lot answered
Yeah,
quick.
it
You know,
works.
it's good.
Absolutely.
It's good. I've never seen Zook talk so fast in my entire life. That was a while.
He's like,
Puka Nakua, I think he's still gonna be okay with Cooper Cup.
Like an auctioneer.
Snow.
It was.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Yo, Titans or Falcons? That's from Yardo. We have that one actually coming up, Toilet Bowl Game of the Week, so stay tuned
we'll
for the
tell you
picks.
here in a minute.
Before we do that, though, Big Web, hand me that binder there, would you?
Right there.
God bless you.
Got to do the ad read.
Glad I could help.
Got to help the sponsors out. You can find all the links from the50.com, from the50.com. You can find all links to Instagram, to TikTok, to YouTube. We're live on YouTube and TikTok every Sunday morning from 10:30 a.m. CT all the way up until kickoff. What you need to do right now as well, if you love the sports betting community, if you love social media, and you're like, I want to be able to put my picks and interact. Good God, basketball is better. Collins, take fucking Collins and get off the chat. I've had 85 straight comments in a row. See ya. All right, Sharps app, social network for sports bettors. Track your bets, your friends' bets, interact with friends in the sports betting community today. Go to FromThe50.com, hit the link on Join Weber Bets on Sharps today, and you can track my bets. You can interact with me.
Well, you can, but you might not like the answer.
Interact with me. You can post your bets. You can post memes with the bets. It's a lot of fun.
Interact with TJ, then get told to fuck off.
I'm pretty sure the app will not let you spam 55 messages in a row. It's the Sharps app, but what's great about it is you can connect your sports book. You connect your sports book. It brings your bets in yourself, so you don't have to pick them yourself. It brings all that in. You can just share it. And you can't lie about your bets. FanDuel, DraftKings, BetMGM, whatever it is, brings it right into the app. So it's Sharps app, Sharps with a Z, the better social network. Join right now. My promo code's kind of tough, so it's easier to just go to the link from the50.com or WeberBets.com. Hit the link, join Weber Bets on Sharps.
That was one hell of a read right there.
Thank you. That's a memorable one.
I think it is. I think that's a
God,
clip right
is there nothing worse than just absolute anarchy in the chat?
Anarchy.
Sirens, fire emojis, all kinds of shit.
Can
It's
you
just
scroll
absolutely
back
insane.
can you scroll back and spin that camera?
Yeah. Good God, it's insane. Yeah. Let's see. Does anybody want this snow? Who is in the studio? It's from Mikey. Want the snow? Like the snow in? You talking about
Denver?
drugs? Or are we talking about Kansas City Chiefs?
We don't do snow in this studio.
Yeah, there's no snow in here, but I don't know what he means, Big Web. What's he talking
Yeah, me
about?
neither. I guess we're not cool.
What's the
I don't
question?
No,
question is-
I think he wants to talk about weather.
Does anybody
maybe?
want this snow? Who is in the studio? That's from Mikey.
Just snow? And
I think that's actually, upon second read, my final answer is I think it's drugs.
Let's clip that. A lot of Zuck clips today. I love it.
my final answer.
I think I come to the conclusion it is drugs. No, we don't want any snow, but if you're talking about the game today, I still think the Chiefs will roll. We'll talk about that coming up. Speaking of that, the picks, boys. We have, if you're new to the show, 7 picks every week on the panel. We have 4 main games, including Sunday Night Football. Then we have our Toilet Bowl game of the week, our underdog pick of the week, and locks of the week. We'll start off when I get to the right page here. Week 8. Rams and Dallas. Oh, by the way, you need to pay attention to the audience. Keep forgetting about that. Do you mind doing that again?
Yeah, we can look.
We got a napkin or piece of paper to write on. Hold on.
I got last week's napkin.
Do
right
you?
here.
Perfect. Just flip that over. That'll work. It's a from the 50 difference.
Yeah, that really is.
We put a lot of money into the studio.
It's
we can't
becoming
get
our
paper.
brand. That's a form of paper.
It's
Paper.
perfect. Just
Hard to come
no
by.
paper, no
In the
notebook.
notebook
Just a
business.
napkin. I love
Anybody
it.
in a notebook business, send one over.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys want to hear a really quick story about my freshman baseball coach?
Sure.
I was dying
So,
to hear that.
so
I've been waiting for that one.
We found him on Facebook and started, of course, naturally going through all of his comments, pouring through his entire life to try to get some dirt on him to give him some crap at practice or games. And we found out that his nickname was Napkins. So then for the rest of the year, we tried to get him to tell us why his nickname was Napkins. To this day, I don't know why his nickname was Napkins, but the speculation, I'm sure, was worse for him than the reality of why he's called that.
That's
So
great.
I
to
always,
hear.
I always, I always think of that when Big Web pulls out his napkin to write down picks.
Okay, I'm really glad he finished that
Boom,
sentence.
boom.
Little pause. There we go. All right, back to the picks. Here we go.
Anyway,
Great story from Zook.
Yeah,
Napkins.
good times.
What am I doing with this? All right, here we go. 4 picks, then underdog or toilet bowl underdog lock of the week. Week 8 of the NFL. Audience, here's what you do. Big Web's going to monitor the chat. We have replaced, since Tolly's been off the show for now 2 weeks, we replace it with him with the audience. So you guys pick in the chat. Tell us whatever game we're talking about, who you think's going to cover out of the teams we're talking about. Once we get to underdogs and locks, you guys spam it. Big Web will take votes. So please get involved here on the chat. You guys are part of the Pick'em. Audiences in third place, in front of Big Web, in front of Nick. This is important here, so keep picking the way you are. Here we go. All right, first game. LA Rams against the Dallas Cowboys. Last time I saw, boys, Dallas is, where are they at?
-6.5.
-6.5. We'll start with Big Web.
You know, I heard a rumor. Stafford's got it's his hometown over there, Dallas. He's got his buddies all coming to the game. It's the first game as a Ram. He's 1-2 over there as a Lion. McVay's having a baby this week. I think they're going to be a little distracted. Cowboys are on a 10-game home winning streak.
It's at 7.
It's at 7.
Oh, okay.
All right.
They Cowboys on a 10-game home winning streak, and they have 5 out of 7 at home coming up. Who cares? Give me the Cowboys -6.5. Seems a little high, but give me the Cowboys.
Zook.
Well, it's -7 now. So.
It is -7.
Seems even higher. I'll still take the Cowboys.
Okay. Honestly, I'm just going to flip this pick live. Initially, I like the Cowboys, but the more I think about it, if I can get a push at -7 with the Rams, I just don't. Is Mike McCarthy beating this team by 2 scores? I don't think so. I'll take the LA Rams, baby or no baby, for Sean McVay.
Yeah, I went back and forth on this game, and the fact that the line moved up to 7 answers it for me. I'm taking the Rams +7. The Cowboys, to me, aren't very good. I mean, their defense is good enough, but their offense still, you can't trust them. People are saying Dak after a bye could be a big game for them, but
Yeah.
-7, I think this is too tough of a number. Give me the Rams. They'll move the ball enough and cover 7. Big Web, what do we got for the audience?
Dallas.
Dallas. All right, Cowboys. So it's pretty split. 3 of us on the Rams. Big Web in the audience on the Dallas Cowboys.
Just totally skipped over me. Just totally.
Oh shit! I forgot you're here this week. Nick, last week I answered for you. That's why I apologize. Go ahead.
I was thinking that the picks went like pretty fast. I was thinking in my head, I was like, that was pretty quick.
Very quick.
Couldn't be sorrier.
Like,
Who do you got, Nick?
Let me lengthen it. Let me lengthen it here for the pick segment with the Rams and the Cowboys. I'm also going to be on the Rams +7 here. I mean, I've watched the Cowboys all year. I just don't trust Dak to be able to. At home, could be a little bit wobbly. I don't love that. They could come out and just bang them pretty hard, but pause.
Jesus, save that.
But we'll take the Rams +7.
All right.
Nick, he wasn't even going to read your pick off.
I wasn't.
I
was
know.
gonna skip
Didn't
right
even
over
read the.
He just
didn't
goes
even read
up.
the-
Well, looks like
Three
Nick
of us
didn't
on the
submit any
Rams.
picks this week. That's tough.
Yeah. I also in this game like Pollard and Henderson combo under their yards.
Okay.
There we go. All right, next one we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Big time game in the AFC. And I think Pittsburgh is +2. They're getting 2, aren't they?
Yes,
time I saw
they
it.
are. Yeah, they're home dogs.
All right, Big Web.
You know, Pittsburgh.
2.5.
Like
2.5.
Ooh.
like we talked earlier in the show. I mean, how the hell is Pittsburgh winning, man? I don't know. Their offense is shit. Defense is. Everybody says they're strong, but all their categories are mid-20s. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the Jags didn't shut them out today. I don't think they're going to score much. The Jags will score. Give me the Jags.
All right, Zook.
I'm going to take the Jags, too. I still am not a believer in the Matt Canada offense. I know that they're 4-2. This is like classic Tomlin spot. Home dog against an above 500 team. You normally smack the Steelers and don't think twice about it. I just think that this is the week they come back down to earth.
All right, with me being the last picker of the panel, I'm going to go with. Go ahead, Nick. What do you got?
Thank you. Well, the previous weeks I spite betted against the Jags that they would win the game. We won't do that again. We're going to stick with the Jags here, -2.5. They should win, and I should win my pick. So, Jaguars, AFC South Division champions.
You know, I see what's about to happen, and I'm going to be a gentleman and just stay with the pick, but I hate this. I'm going Jacksonville. I know the audience is too, and this is going to be terrible for all of us. Big Web, am I right?
The audience has Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Clean sweep, boys. Clean sweep. Pittsburgh is the play.
What that means.
Plus
Congrats.
money line today. We're all taking Jacksonville.
All fading the classic Tomlin spot.
This is brutal, especially after a win like that in Los Angeles at home. I hate it, but I'm taking Jacksonville. They're the better team. They should get it done, but we'll see. All right. Clean sweep, Jacksonville. No fun on that game.
Yikes.
Next one, we got Cincinnati at the San Francisco 49ers. Very interesting pick here.
Yeah.
Last time I saw, the Niners are -4.5. Correct correct?
What is
Yeah.
it, Nick?
Yeah, let's do a little pick check here.
Might be even more with Purdy in.
4.5. 4.5.
4.5, Big Web.
4.5. I'll tell you what. Earlier I said that's too many points at 5.5. It's still too many points at 4.5. The Bengals are too good. They're well rested. They won 3 out of 4 before the bye. They're ready to go. Burrow's calf is good. Give me the Bengals.
Zook.
This is a tough one. I went back and forth, but the fact that Purdy's in, I think I'm going to roll with the San Francisco 49ers. I don't think they're going to lose 3 games in a row. Bit of a dead number. Maybe they win by 3 and you don't get the cover, but I'm just going to take that risk and expect them to win by a touchdown. I like Cincinnati. I think they are playing better football, but I still think the Niners are one of the best teams in the NFL.
Mr. Yale.
Yeah, I mean, dare I say that the 49ers are fraudulent? They right now
Dare
look
you.
like one of the best teams in the NFL, but like we go back to their schedule, I mean, like they beat up on some bad teams, the Giants, the Cardinals. They did beat the Cowboys, but yeah, they lost the past 2 weeks to the Browns and to the Vikings. Like, I just think Cincinnati all around is in a spot where they need to rebound a little bit. I still think this is Cincinnati's division to win. I think they do it today. I like what Big Web said about them being well rested. 4.5 is a weird number, so I'll take the points here.
I'll be completely honest about this game. I was planning on taking the Niners, and I forgot I have a lot of bets down on the Bengals. I don't know where my brain's been the last 2 days. So I'm going with Cincinnati, plus 4.5. I do think this game's going to be a little too close. I think the Bengals have a good shot to win. This should be a fun game. Purdy a little banged up. I'm not sure. I mean, McCaffrey looked pretty good last week, but the Niners have been off. They have been off. I am scared about a bounce-back game like Zook's talking about, but I do think it'll be close enough where the Bengals can at least cover 4.5. So give me Cincy. I did take them up to 7.5, Big Web, in a few good parlays this week.
I did it too.
But 4.5, I'll take them. So give me Cincy. What do we got with the audience pick?
Audience is all over the Bengals.
Wow.
Zook, call him Gilligan, bitch. A San Francisco 49er
Yeah.
island.
A Niner Island. You're not going to see that
Unreal.
very often.
Unreal.
Wow.
I'll take it.
Wow. I'm shocked. Did you read the Weber Bets one, too? I see Niners everywhere. Was there more Cincinnati? I'm just curious.
I'm looking down here.
Oh, shit. Oh, hey, it's Big Web's the commissioner, so I'm just going to say you got to read them both. I think Niners all over the top there.
Sorry, guys.
You got Cincinnati. All right. Next one we got Sunday Night Football. Yes, right? I think it's Sunday Night Football. Bears and,
Yes,
and
correct.
Chargers.
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
Bears, Chargers minus 9.5 last time I saw Nick.
Yeah, I believe that is still what it's at. Let's
9.5?
quick score check while you guys go ahead.
Go ahead, Big Web.
You know, this Tyson Badgett
9.5 correct.
showed some toughness last week. Chargers are last in pass defense. Let's go with the Bears.
Zook.
I will not. I refuse. Chargers. This is horrible. We got to start flexing Sunday night games earlier in the year. That's my main take.
Yeah.
With this.
Nick.
Yeah, it's not going to be – I don't think it's going to be a great game. It's one that the Chargers need to win at home. Bears are a little bit high after winning last week, but I think this is a complete Chargers annihilation tonight.
Wow. I am going to go with Chicago. I don't know what it is. It's the team that has been the laughingstock of the NFL the first few weeks. They've started to kind of play some football the last 3 weeks. Just staying in games. And 9.5, massive number. The Chargers are also a team that is they're just not consistent. They have up and down weeks all the time. Brandon Staley might lose his job this
Brandon
year.
Staley's their head coach.
Exactly. So at this point, I think it's just too many points. I'm going to take the Bears up to, I think I took them up to 14.5 in a few parlays. 9.5 is a great number here. I think they'll be within a touchdown. Give me Tyson Badgett and the Chicago Bears. Audience, what do we got, Big Web?
After analyzing both the top and bottom boards, Chargers.
All right, LA Chargers. So me and Big Web on the Bears and everybody else on the Los Angeles Chargers. All right, Toilet Bowl game of the week. We got a great one. Atlanta Falcons against the Tennessee Titans. I believe Will Levis making his NFL debut today.
I think that's right.
Big Web?
Atlanta.
Okay. Zook?
It's a toilet bowl game. What the hell?
I was at the stadium yesterday.
That's right.
I felt the turf. I felt the vibes.
Don't say felt the turf.
I felt
That
the
just got
turf.
sensual there.
That's up to your interpretation.
Were your pants on?
Yes.
Oh, my
Oh, yes.
God.
Yeah, they were. I'm trying to get in
Was it
touch.
fuzzy?
Yeah.
I was trying to get in touch with the stadium to see if the Titans were going
Make
to win.
love to the 50-yard
And
line
they're not.
logo.
They're not. The Falcons are going to win.
All right, Nick.
Well, I had the pleasure of watching the Atlanta Falcons last week down there in Tampa Bay. We talked to Bijan before the game. He looked good. He was happy, and then didn't play, and the Falcons still won on the road against the Bucs. They're going into Tennessee this week against a shitty Titans team that I really know nothing about. Bijan's playing today. Look for him to have a big game. Falcons win this one. It is at currently -1.5 for the Falcons.
I will tell you, this for me is a going against my own system here. They're gonna rock the Oilers throwbacks today. The Titans.
Oh,
are.
really?
Yeah, they are.
That makes my pick
Again,
even better.
Uniform bets don't fucking matter.
They matter. They matter.
They 100%
don't.
matter.
They don't.
I
They
think.
don't.
I
They
think
don't. They don't.
when the Bucks wore the
don't.
creamsicle jerseys, didn't they win that game?
No, they actually got
Oh
smashed.
fuck! Never mind.
You did that on purpose.
There you go. They don't matter. They don't
I
matter.
really didn't. I thought they won. I'll be honest
Not
with
gonna
you.
matter for the Falcons. Not gonna matter.
They
for
played the
Seahawks.
Lions,
Doesn't matter.
TJ.
I should have known that one. That's tough. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and with Tennessee. I there's one reason I've been going with my gut all season long. It's been working. I have said since the draft, I don't know why this is a take, but it is. Will Levis wants to prove everybody wrong, so why the fuck not in his NFL debut? Give me the Titans here. The Falcons suck. I can't believe their record is where it is. They're not good. Tennessee's at home. Derrick Henry might be trying to, they try to get Derrick Henry the ball a lot to, number one, that's their offense, but also to how to help with trade value. Try to get him in the end zone a couple times. They're going to let Will Levis play a little bit today. This game sucks. I think Tennessee at home is a good pick, so I'm going to take the Titans.
How dare you talk about the future NFC South champs like that?
That'd be insane. Big Web, what do we got for the audience?
They like Hot Atlanta.
Oh, God.
Yes, thank you, audience. Hot Atlanta.
Call me Gilligan, bitch. I love it. I love it. I want the island with Tennessee.
Wow.
Couldn't love it.
Downfall begins today.
No, we'll see what happens.
Downfall begins
We'll see what
today.
happens. Underdog picks of the week, Big Web. What do you got?
Well, let me tell you.
Cincinnati.
Oh, I was thinking of. Oh, wait. I changed that. I'm switching to the Bears. Plus,
Oh,
what is
double
it?
up.
Is it 8.5?
What did we get it at? 9.5.
9.5.
I'll take it.
Okay, there we go. Zook.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm having a tough time with the dogs. I'm going to go ahead and take the Broncos at home to cover against the Chiefs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, Nick.
-7, right?
Now,
Can I get a line check on that?
7.5.
yeah.
Because
Let's-
Nick
let's
talked me
get
into it
going.
with the Blizzard, honestly. I was going to go Colts at home against the Saints, but I think I'm
TJ,
switching to
keep this
Broncos.
guy out while we do our pick, too.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Sorry. I can't control it, Nick. Yeah, caller, sorry. We got a system. If you can mute your line so Nick doesn't hear you, that'd be great. Go ahead, Nick. Sorry.
Yeah, so dog pick today for me, we're going to go to, it was hard looking for the dogs, but we're going to go up to Seattle where the Browns are on the road. I like the Browns 4.5. PJ Walker at quarterback. Seahawks got the uniform bet. We don't care.
dog,
We're
yeah.
taking the Browns. I almost like this
I don't
enough
know.
to double down. I'm not going to, but we'll take the Browns as the dog.
I'm going to go ahead and go with Cincinnati and double up today. So I had a tough time with dogs. After thinking about it, I like the Bengals today. I think this is a good spot for them. Plus, what are you guys talking about over there?
Sorry.
Good God.
We're deciphering the audience. Sorry.
I can't believe that. Cincinnati. I like Cincinnati today.
awful podcast.
Big Web, what do the audience have here?
Hell, I don't know. Zook.
That's
who
why
they
he
got?
was asking me.
I figured.
Who they got, Zook?
I think this guy likes both Tennessee and Steelers, so pick between the two. I don't know.
Flip a coin. Here we go. Tennessee. Got it.
Tennessee.
Perfect. All right, Tennessee it is.
Tennessee for the audience.
Locks of the week. Big Web, what do you got?
You know, I switched that one as well. So get rid of Philadelphia for me. And that was my earlier pick. I'm going with Houston. I think Frank Reich, I had a rumor that he turned the play calling over to some janitor up there. So let's go with Houston.
Okay, Zook.
I'm doubling down on the Jacksonville Jaguars on the
Wow.
road against the Steelers. I do
Hell yeah.
not believe in the Steelers. I just don't. I think they'll be around like 500 again. But you think the Steelers are gonna be? They could be 5-2 if they win today.
I don't think they're going to win.
5-2 if
Well,
they
I guess
win
the
today.
spread's pretty low. I don't know. That game just scares me. Nick?
Yeah, so I'm going to take a spot in Indy with the Saints on the road against the Colts. -2.5 is what I'm getting it at. Saints had a tough week last week losing to my Jaguars, but they get a long week of rest. And their offense really needs to pick it up. I think the Saints defense will do enough to slow down the Colts and Gardner Minshew, but can the offense do enough? I hope so. Give me the Saints -2.5.
Somebody help me out with line checks here. Is Texans -3.5
Yeah, I got you.
here?
minus 3.5 on the Houston.
Oh, what did we confirm? Denver or +7, right, Nick?
Oh yeah, I gotta do those too. Please, if you guys can
Which
look
one?
in Denver +7, is that correct? Sorry, I'm trying to update this. We have new jobs on this show now. I
Yeah.
want to make sure we
Mute
get
your
this
mic,
done.
We can do it after.
Yeah, let's do it after. Let's do line checks. Just
Mute
remember.
your mic, J-Money.
All right. Yeah, J Money, we'll get to you in a minute, man. For my luck, I got Detroit. I got the Lions minus, I think it's 8 or 8.5. Either way, I think they're going to win this game by a ton. I mean, the last week was embarrassing. They got their ass beat. I think it was a great thing for them, and as crazy as that sounds. They realize they're good. They're not that good. So I think they're going to come playing today in Detroit, or on Monday against the Raiders. Big time matchup for the Lions. I think they'll roll and get back on track. So give me the Detroit Lions this week. Big Web, what do we got for the audience?
Audience is going with Philadelphia.
Philly. All right. Philly.
7 in Denver, yes.
Well,
Seven in
lock
Denver.
it in. Lock it in. All right, those are our picks of the week here for Week 8 of the NFL. Let's go ahead and get to Jay Money. What's going on, Jay Money? How we doing?
Yo, what's up, Webb? I just had a couple picks for today.
Let's hear it.
So, I'm a heavy fan of Steelers today. I know Jacksonville's on a 4-win streak today. I feel like Kenny Pickett has something to prove. So, I'm a fan of Steelers plus 2.5.
I like it. I do.
And,
It's going to be a tough game. I like that one, too.
Close game.
Jaguar baby all day.
And I feel like Joe Burrow has a lot on his shoulders today, and I feel like he's going to catch that dub. So I'm thinking Cincinnati money line.
Yeah, also one that I think a lot of
Like
people
that
are
one.
dumping
Like
on.
that a lot.
Nick,
Yeah.
do you know where that number started? It was like 6.5 or 7.5, and then
It started higher, but then the news of Brock Purdy potentially not playing, I think, hammered it down. Now I think you're going to see it start going back up again. Not Purdy is playing, but
Yeah.
yeah, healthy Cincinnati coming off a bye week. I think that Cincinnati is definitely a good call there to be an outright winner.
Yeah.
And one more question before I go, boys. Any props in mind for today?
He just got one.
I have
The running backs down there in Kansas City or in Denver game, I think with the snow, and then Bijan Robinson, I like his rushing yards after being out last week with the little headache.
All right,
little
boys.
headache. All right, man.
Let's make some
Appreciate it.
fun today, guys.
Take it
Have a good
easy.
one.
Thanks, Jay Money. All right, it's Jay Money on the stream.
Little headache.
You guys can call in.
That caused a lot of controversy.
Cincinnati plus 164.
Still? Wow.
Yeah,
What's is
pretty
it?
nice.
Still 4.5? Is the
4.
number?
4.
It's 4.
Plus
Okay.
4.
All right.
That caused a lot of controversy last week with Bijan. So I don't know if you saw, we were at the game and Lauren made a video with Bijan or whatever, and he's like running up and like smiling, and then he literally didn't play the whole.
And then
the whole
he
game.
had the sniffles or something. Yeah.
Well, apparently he had like a headache, which I guess you can't play with a headache. But they would trot him out there for plays, like he would run
Yeah,
routes.
that's
He
what
ran,
I don't
like,
get.
10
Just no contact.
As a
probably.
decoy, I guess. That's probably what the
Yeah, I
deal
guess.
was.
But for betters, what fucked the better is he would have been a DNP, but he took 1 carry for 3 yards in the fourth quarter on their last drive with a minute to go.
I'd be shocked if some of the
And-
books didn't like do some kind of,
No,
they
none of them
didn't.
did. Nope.
Wow. That's kind of
Sketchy.
bullshit, honestly. It's not their
Sketchy.
fault, but I don't know.
Sketchy.
Yeah.
That's why people were getting all up in arms at Arthur Smith right after the game. Like, dude,
Yeah.
you have to report
Yeah.
that because he wasn't on the injury report at
Yeah.
all. And even you'll see teams add guys to the injury report like Sunday morning, like, hey, like he's been added to the injury report as questionable with like migraines or whatever. That has totally happened before, and he didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's a big reason why people were pissed.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy situation.
Better.
It was. That does not happen in the NFL. It's just.
But this
kinda wild.
week, Bijan, take his over.
But this
He's
week,
ready for
he
redemption.
took some Tylenol. We're locking in, baby.
I'm with you on
Locked
that,
in.
Nick. I think he's gonna go off.
Big day. Big day.
So I got a question then. I still get Cincinnati plus 4.5 on the dogs, right? Because when we picked them in the game, it was 4.5, not 4. What's the ruling on that?
Yeah, four and a half.
When you picked
4.5
it,
is what we locked
When
in
the
at.
first guy
Yeah.
does, that's what we said.
Because my thing is, I don't know how much these are going to change
There's a
till
lot-
after the game.
Four and a half.
So,
Yeah, whenever it's picked.
all right.
Whenever it's
Well, I'm saying like
Did
we
it
need to
change when
update
we
some
were-
of these ones on the dogs and locks.
I
and
got
we
them.
don't-
Chicago's plus 5.5 if you care. I mean, I don't know what they were when we picked them, but
Okay,
5.5.
let's just do this real quick. This is what we do on the show. Let's just get this done real fast. Cleveland dogs. What's the number right now? Let me know.
Cleveland.
Chicago's
is,
5.5?
Cleveland's plus full 4 now. Chicago's only 5.5.
No, Chicago's 9.5.
They're 9.5.
There's no way.
We got them at 9.5 an
Yeah.
hour ago.
Well, shit.
Chicago's not 4.5.
I mean,
What are you
as someone
looking
that
at?
picked
What
the
are you looking at,
Chargers,
Nick?
On my board, I went.
You're not
Go ahead.
FanDuel, what are you looking at?
DraftKings right here.
FanDuel is
Are you looking at the
9.5.
right-
They're 4
That's
points
gotta
apart.
that might be a first half.
You're
Dad.
looking at-
Check out first half.
You
one.
might,
Is there no
yeah,
first
yeah,
half?
it's first half.
Damn
Or are
it.
you looking at next week's
No,
game?
that's the fucking regular game spread. What's this?
You had one job.
Against,
No, this is
against
it.
the
It's
Chargers.
right.
Against the Chargers. Against Chargers.
I'm looking
Make
at
sure you
it.
look at the right game and not next week.
God damn it, Nick. It's 9.5.
9.5.
You were looking at next week's game. Yeah.
All right, let's go. What else you got?
Hold on. So 9.5. I need
Jesus.
Cleveland. What's Cleveland?
Cleveland? Let's see.
4.5.
4.5 is Cleveland.
4.5. Jesus.
is
Christ.
good.
I got 4.
That's what happens when
Cincinnati,
Tally leaves the show. We
4.5.
got to do a little, stuff here. We gotta
I got
Big
four.
Web.
Web, Big Web takes long enough. I might get an extra half point with Denver.
Yeah, you
I might
might
get 14.5 real quick.
What do you want? Tennessee?
Yeah,
2.5.
Tennessee, 2.5 plus 2.5 plus 2.5. Cincinnati, we're given 4.5. That's when we picked it. New Orleans.
No,
what's
no, 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 no. Whoa. Where you getting 2.5 for Tennessee at? I got a 1.5.
Got it right here.
No way, DraftKings. No way, DraftKings got 2.5. I got to lay on minus 1.5. That's what we picked.
That is what we picked it at.
It's 1.5 everywhere. Come on.
What's
You're
1.5?
not getting fucking
Tennessee,
Tennessee
is
plus
plus
one.
one.
Atlanta and Tennessee. I'm literally refreshing it.
Are we
You know
even
what?
on
You
the
got
air
full
still?
points, Jeff.
Yeah, are we just talking to ourselves? All right. How about New Orleans, Big Web? We got 3 more, and then we'll get back to the damn fantasy
Hold on.
questions.
2.5. Minus 2.5.
You're making shit up.
I trust Nick.
2 points. 2 points.
Oh God! If we always go with FanDuel, 2.5.
Go
2.5.
with FanDuel.
We go with FanDuel.
It's Nick's pick. I mean, we'll give him the extra half point to cover.
Yeah, it's 2.5.
Audience Philly minus what?
7.
Minus 7.
7.
Got it. And then the Lions are 8 or 8.5.
I thought minus 8, but
Philly is 7 on this, too.
Lions are 7.5.
Beautiful.
that
Love it.
sucks.
God bless.
7.5 air.
Oh, I guess it's better than 8.
It was 8.5
Yeah,
earlier.
my bad.
And FanDuel.
All right, I think we're set. We're set finally. That's good. Okay.
Thank you, audience.
That was good. That was just crazy. I mean, the audience is just absolutely screaming right now. Who
cares?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah, a little, just shouting numbers.
Yeah.
We got a
Shouting
6.5 here. Line shot.
Yeah.
Put it in.
What do we want? It's not 2.5. That's a first half spread. Garrett Wilson or
Look at that fucking week 9 games.
Garrett Wilson or Jacoby
God.
Myers. That's from Eric.
Why did he even put week 9 on week 8? What the fuck?
I'm gonna go with Garrett Wilson. I guess it's tough.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
Speaking of Garrett Wilson, Will says Terry, Scary Terry or Garrett Wilson.
Wilson.
Nick, what do you think?
we got Jason.
This is, by the way, audience, the reason that Nick is like, hey, Jason, you're on, is because Jason right now is in the same chat as Nick, but we can't hear Jason. So Nick can hear Jason, and we can't hear Jason. So during the picks, Nick was going, can someone get Jay Money on the line? Because he's like talking to him. Yeah. Oh, man. What's up, Jason? How we doing?
I'm doing good. You know, had to check in with my boys.
What's going on, buddy? How we doing? This is Jay, isn't it? This is Jay.
Yeah, it's Jay. My
Yeah.
real name is Jason. Yeah.
What's going on, man? How we doing?
Been going good. Just want to give my locks. You know, last week I couldn't join, but just give my locks for this week.
Do it.
I got Eagles. You know, fly Eagles fly.
Mm-hmm. Minus 7.
That's a no-brainer. And
Okay.
Chiefs, no-brainer.
Okay.
Love the Chiefs this week. I don't care about the snow. The snow ain't got that ain't gonna affect. He even tweeted out that he does better in the snow, so he's
Okay.
amped up.
That's true.
I like it.
And I'm gonna just go keep it simple. Dolphins, quick 3.
Okay. I mean, we're
Favorites.
going.
Find
We're
some
going
favorites.
favorites. We're going favorites.
That's
That's
okay,
all I'll
though.
say.
It's looking like a favorite type of week because last week I didn't even want to talk about last week.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a race from my memory.
I will
Not even-
say, noon, there are a lot of home dogs. I will say. I'm curious to see what
and
happens.
Then for for the fight for New York, I got to ride with my Giants. Big Blue, let's go.
Okay. Wow.
I know,
Tyron.
That's tough.
I'm really because I was on the train yesterday. A bunch of Jets guys were heckling me. I told them, listen, I'm gonna bet for Zach Wilson to throw 2 interceptions. That's on a ticket.
Okay.
That's he's gonna
Good
get
value
hit.
play, man.
Yeah.
He's
So,
been improving,
watch-
but that could happen. He can slide.
Wow. Is that a Zach Wilson compliment by Big Web?
He's
Wow.
been improving. He's been improving.
What's,
But it
what-
would surprise me. 2 picks, though. Would not
Big
surprise
Web
me.
number 1 has given Zach Wilson a compliment and talk shit on the Browns today. What are we doing here?
Growth is
What's,
possible
what's
for all
big-
of us.
What's Big Web's locks? Big Web, what's your locks?
My lock today.
I don't know. Ask the TikTok audience. I don't know if you should listen to
Let
him.
me tell you something. The best bet of the day is tomorrow. Which is Detroit, baby. Which
Lions.
is
Yeah.
Detroit.
Lions. This is
Oh,
a big,
yeah,
big
let's
Lions
go
week
Lions.
this week.
They should smoke that spread. No problem.
If Survivor pool's out there, Lions this week. I agree.
All right, boys. I'm gonna check in with y'all after the Eagles, Dolphins, Chiefs.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Eagles,
swim,
Dolphins,
swim,
Chiefs. Lock
Dolphins,
it in.
swim.
Yeah.
Chop, Chiefs, chop.
There we go. Jay, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate it.
I got you.
All right, that's Jay on the phone lines. You guys can call in from the50.com, from the50.com. All you got to do is jump into the conversation. You get the full broadcast. You can talk to the boys here on the show. Appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. I love the callers. Big Web and I had like 6 callers on Wednesday, like back to back to back, just talking some ball.
That's fun.
Nice.
Just the boys talking some ball. It's good stuff.
The boys talking some ball.
Yeah, that's great stuff. Speaking of the boys talking ball, gentlemen, I got to re-sign into my account here, but I do have a tight end touchdown parlay this week.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I think I know what
Cook.
it is.
Now, last week, I don't remember everybody I
saw it
had,
earlier.
but it missed. It was Sam Laporta, son of a bitch. I can't remember my fucking password. Hold on a second. How about
didn't know-
one more for incorrect login. We can't.
I
look
saw
at
it on your story. I saw it on your story.
Did you?
No, I got it. I got you.
It's Komet.
You tweeted it out.
It's Komet,
And
Hawkinson, and
I wanna
Andrews.
say, and Andrews. That's
Yeah.
who it is. I
Komet,
don't even have to look.
Hawkinson, and Andrews. I like it. It's I think it's $5. Pays $130. I want to say something like that.
I like that. I think you're doing a good job, like reining it in this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not getting too
Yeah,
crazy.
not going with 8 of them. Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah,
fine.
but Nick, it's so fun to have 8 tight ends in a parlay. It's just the best.
Yeah, you know, are you getting 8 tight ends though?
I would pay $5 to have that type of excitement every week, just to see the payout, what it could be. Like $6,000. I'm like, yep, sign me
Got
up.
it.
The possibilities are endless.
It is endless for $5. You kidding me? I'm in. Like, lock it in. It's just $5, Nick. That's a gambler like quote. Like, it's 5. Let's throw 5 on it. Whatever.
Yeah, throw 5 on. Quick 5.
Yeah, it's quick
Nothing wrong with
Lincoln.
that.
Whatever.
5.
Quick Abe. Let's see what's going on. Boom. You guys want to do another rapid fire fantasy?
Oh, yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
I think this is gonna be like my time to shine. I like this segment.
This is a fun segment.
Yeah.
I think we should do a lot of these. We're going to go rapid fire until we don't want to do rapid fire anymore. How about this? I think anybody else got any hot takes on the show? We could just do this the next 12 minutes and then sign off. What do you think?
Good. I just wanted to throw out.
Oh, wait. Big Web's best bet. I apologize. Couldn't be sorrier about it.
The audience is on the edge of their seat here.
You could be sorry, or you could be a little bit sorry.
Huh?
So those of you that listened in on Weber Wednesdays, you got this pick. There was no Thursday night play, so it's all coming today. Philadelphia Eagles -2.5, and the spreads are fucking adjusted here.
All right.
Philadelphia Eagles -2.5, Miami Dolphins -2.5.
But the Eagles are -7. Big Web.
Yeah, he is looking at week 8
Damn it,
spreads.
we
I might
bought
take the Minnesota
points.
Vikings
I'll
plus
say it
7
again.
points.
We
I'm getting
bought
7,
points.
right?
Get these 0, Big Web.
We bought points here.
I might
Now.
take the Minnesota Vikings plus 7 points. I'm getting 7, right?
They're getting 6.5 against Tampa.
Oh, fuck me.
It's a long drop, but it's worth it.
It is worth it. Go ahead, Big Web.
Philadelphia
Very
Eagles
worth it.
-2.5, Miami Dolphins -2.5, Baltimore Ravens -2.5, Kansas City Chiefs -2.5, and the Jets +3 gets you 3-1. 99 pays 400.
That's great to hear.
But it is great to hear, and I'm telling you what,
Wow.
we're gonna hit. So jump in on it. We adjusted these spreads for you people.
When's the last
out
time
there.
you hit one?
Week 2.
We do actually. We actually did the stats.
Are
We
you
broke them down.
profitable? Are
No,
you
I'm down.
profitable?
No,
on
we're
the year?
down. We're down 360, betting 100 a week, and we're
That's
in week
transparent.
7, so we're hanging in there. One hit, we're above.
I like the transparency.
Absolutely.
Have you ever profited in a season?
Yes.
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. He profited like I think 2 of the
Over
last
a
3 or
grand.
something.
Over
yeah.
$1 grand last
There
year.
you go. You stay the course. All
Thank
you
you.
people bitching on TikTok, you got to bet every week. You
Thank
can't
you,
skip
Nick.
a week. You got to bet
Mhm.
every week. Because
Yeah.
if you bet every week, you're in for what? That's like $1,700. And if you hit like 2 weeks, you profit.
There you go.
Quick production meeting
You can't
here.
skip weeks. You can't skip weeks.
Nick, you're a content guy too with sports betting. I want to know how we make a funny video of Big Web basically like saying "fuck the haters" when he finally hits one of these. Because the one he hit, we weren't on the air because I was having a baby, so we were
Pull
gone.
the
Very
comments and have
very
him read
selfish of
them,
you.
and then you put superimpose the comment on the screen or whatever, and have him like talk
react
shit
to it.
talk.
Oh,
yeah.
that's good, like a Big Web reaction
Yeah.
one.
Or
I was thinking.
I think you should also do like a slow motion. You know, like those how teams have their video their players walking into the stadium. Like,
Yeah.
it fits.
Mhm.
Like let's get Big Web dripped out with like the sunglasses.
Dripped
like,
out. You know what that is,
slow-mo
Big Web?
gets
Dripped
one.
out.
I think it means wear clothes.
Dripped out.
Drift
Ripped
out.
out.
What?
Wear cool clothes. Wear cool
Cool
clothes.
clothes. Yeah.
I always wear cool clothes, Nick.
Wear cool clothes. So wearing the shades, like slow-mo walking in, and we just pop up all the comments like, "You suck, you suck, you suck," and then just like wink at the camera.
Just walking in the stadium. Yeah,
This
I-
guy never hits all this
some-
stuff, and it's like some kind of awesome slow mo. Yeah,
I
I was
like
thinking
that.
Just like
Yeah.
We'll do that.
throw some $100 bills in the air,
That's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
We'll do that. We'll do that next Sunday. We'll be profitable then.
All right, sounds good.
You could put the drop over it. Who cares?
Oh, who cares? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You do it's like a 30 for 30. One man, one parlay. That TJ voice is over.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good.
They
This is
said
good
it
stuff.
couldn't be done.
Week 8.
33.
It took
23.
8 weeks, and now we're back.
See, that's why this guy's.
Yeah,
that's why this guy's a professional. That's a great idea.
That's right. That's
He
good.
knows his shit, man.
Yeah,
Hey man, I've been in content once or twice.
100%. He could figure out how to not backlight his room so he gets like dark every 3 seconds when he was back. But other than that,
Well, I'm in a fucking hotel room, TJ. I don't.
just
I
buy a
don't
little
make
ring
the
light
rules.
on Amazon, Nick. $30. What are you gonna do?
Think I'm gonna lug a ring light around? I'll get the natural light going.
There
Little
you
natty
go.
light. There we
Get it
go.
all
Get the
set.
mustache out of my face. Good God Almighty.
Get the natty light.
All right.
87 minutes into the
good.
show.
Yeah, right. All right, here we go. We're gonna go 10 minutes of rapid fire fantasy to wrap this one up, boys. Appreciate you tuning in today. You guys can follow us everywhere from the50.com, from the50.com. We're live every Sunday, 10:30 a.m. CT, all the way up until kickoff. Tuesdays for Fantasy Chat with Nick Yale and myself, and Wednesdays for Weber Wednesdays with me and Big Web. So follow along on the show. Also, real quick shout out to another great sponsor, Parlay Play. Parlay Play is a fast-growing daily fantasy sports platform with a specific focus on player prop parlays, triple P I like to call it. It's really fun. You got all the lines. You can get receptions. You can get over-under on yards. You can do passing yards, all kinds of stuff. Not just NFL, MLB, NHL, NBA. A lot of stuff on Parlay Play. A lot of fun, and they basically are, kind of similar to FanDuel and DraftKings, but they focus only on player prop parlays, so you get a lot of different choices. So that's Parlay Play, DFS platform for player prop parlays. You can sign up right now from the50.com using our link, code FT50 when signing up. You get $5 of free play and a deposit match up to $100. Parlay Play, proud sponsor of From the 50. All right, here we go. Wrap up the show. We're going to go a little fast-paced, rapid-fire fantasy football action here. Frankie says Puka, St. Brown, AJ. Pick 2 PPR.
St. Brown and Puka.
I'm going to go St. Brown.
St. Brown AJ.
AJ Brown has 5 straight weeks with 125 yards more receiving. Take AJ Brown and Amon-Ra.
I'll go Amon-Ra and AJ Brown. I agree.
Not nearly fast enough, but good effort.
Not near quicker, boys. Quicker. Come on.
Sorry, I got a lot of things going on, bitches. Let's see. Charlie says
Figure it
Zay
out.
Flowers or DJ Moore today. DJ Moore.
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore.
100%. Hall or Olave and Flex. That's from a long ways. Olave not in jail?
Hall. Yeah,
No,
good question,
he is-
actually.
he is
Hall
back.
against the
I would go
Giants.
Hall, though. I would go
Hall.
Hall.
Okay, Hall. You're welcome, Frankie. Tank Dell or Kareem Hunt for my Flex, non-PPR. It's from Hawks fan.
Dell. Houston has a day today.
Hunt.
Dell healthy? If Dell's healthy,
Back.
Dell.
He's back.
I'll go Tank Dell as well.
Hunt.
Hurts or Tua today. It's from Ben.
Oh, Tua.
I like Tua. Commander's D is a little stout.
Tua.
I'm gonna go Jalen
Playing the
Hurts.
Patriots.
I'm gonna go Jalen.
Slice the Patriots D up.
Matthew says start 2. Donta Foreman, London, Hollywood, Amari Cooper.
London and Hollywood.
I'm going Cooper and Foreman. Let's see. Weber bets for president.
zero
Make
help.
parlay great again 2024. I love that. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate that. Zay Flowers, we already answered that one. Taysom Hill or Cole Kmet? That's from No Limit.
Kmet.
Cole Kmet.
Oh,
Matt.
this OC's got a question for you 9 times there, TJ.
Oh, OC. Let's answer it. Terry Higgins or Hollywood? See ya. I'm just kidding. I'm going to go ahead and take T.
Terry.
Higgins, probably?
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Take Hollywood.
Wow. We're all over the place there. Jay.
Kyler playing today? Anybody know?
That's a good question, actually. Is Kyler starting today?
No.
He's not.
Dobbs today.
Dobbs back.
He was a full participant in practice.
Yeah, he was on Friday, but they ruled him doubtful for the game on Sunday.
Okay.
Probably next week, though.
Silk loves this segment. He was born for this segment. Eric says Addison or Thielen today.
Addison.
Addison. Zach Moss or Miles Sanders from Weston. Is it Zach
Moss.
Miles Sanders. Nope, Miles Sanders.
Moss-
Zach Moss is going to be limited.
Moss is playing today, though.
Do I start Puka or
Limited.
Mostert? It's from Asher.
Mostert.
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 All right. Need 2. Waddle, Tank Dell, or Amari Cooper. Thoughts? That's from Alfonso.
Waddle all day long.
Waddle and Dell.
Tank Dell.
Tank Dell and Cooper.
Take Dell.
Pick 2. DJ Moore, or Olave, or Sutton. It's from Ryan Bell.
Moore or Sutton?
More.
DJ Moore.
More Sutton. Mixon or Ramondre, PPR. It's from Chris. He's yelling at us.
Mixon.
Mixon.
Let's take
Mixon.
Michigan. I think Nick likes
Let's
him.
go Mixon. Big Web keeps saying Mixon in Michigan, the same word. Let's see.
He said he was yelling at us, so I yelled back.
It's Pittman or Higgins. That's from Texan Juker.
Higgins.
Higgins.
Cincinnati has a day.
Yeah, Higgins.
Let's see. Howell or Patty. That's from JJ.
Who?
Howell or Patty.
Patty.
Sam Howell or Patrick
Patty?
Mahomes. Patty Mahomes in the snow.
Patty Mahomes.
I'll take Patty in the snow.
He's saying in the snow he doesn't like.
Don't overthink it.
Don't eat a patty in the snow.
Oh yeah, don't ever take Patrick Mahomes.
Raul says Swift or JT. Swift.
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 Pollard or Pacheco. That's from Roman.
Checo.
Oh, Pollard.
Pacheco.
Pacheco.
Pollard.
User 461612. Najee or KJ Osborne in flex.
KJ
Osborne.
I'm gonna go KJ as well.
What they said.
Can't trust Najee yet.
Nick says Lions D or Chargers D.
Lions D.
Lions D.
Lions D.
I'm also gonna go Lions D. Dell or Laporta. That's from Gabe.
Laporta.
Oh, Laporta. Yeah,
Laporta.
for sure. Kareem Hunt or Mixon. That's from Kevin.
Mixon.
Mixon. Agreed. Let's see. Should I sit Mahomes? That's from What the Fuck.
No.
No.
No. Jacoby Myers or Devontae Smith. That's from Caleb.
Devontae.
Jacoby.
Jacoby as well.
Yeah, actually, I switched my mind to
I'm sticking with
Jacoby's
Devontae.
been fantasy. Jacoby's been good fantasy.
Yeah, he's been actually excellent.
Y2 over Hurts. That's from Ben.
Huh?
What?
Y2 over Hurts. That's from Ben.
Because Tua's playing a shitty Patriots defense and has more weapons.
Hurts is more upside against Commanders. That's my opinion.
I agree with Nick.
That's it.
Might be hurt.
I disagree. I think Commanders.
I feel like Hurts is banged up.
Tua's a man.
Terry
He's
or
got
Ridley.
it
It's from Josh.
Ridley.
Ridley.
today. Turnaround game.
Thank you. It's from Caleb.
You're welcome.
Josh says Calvin Ridley, Rasheed Rice from Josh Downs at Flex.
Ridley. We love Ridley on this segment.
We love Ridley. He better go off today. Brendan says Addison or Ramondre.
Addison.
Oh, there goes our thing.